We're going to roll out of the pocket here. Do we have a shot at the end zone? What's good, everybody? I'm back. Today, I have a new series for you guys. Today, we're doing NCAA 14. Not the Dynasty mode, though. We may do that later on. But for this video, in this series, we are going to be doing the Road to Glory. Definitely excited about this one. I'm not playing Revamped. I'll probably do Revamped if we end up doing the Dynasty. But for this one, we're on the 360. Really excited about this one. Right now, we're just doing the player customization. We got T. Wilski here. We're looking fresh. We're just going to be playing for a random high school in Utah called Farmington. Look it up if you want. It's a pretty cool school. Good colors. That's why I went with it. Our customization is pretty clean. I went with the black arm sleeve to match the black tints on the helmet. Unfortunately, we can't change the sock color to black, but we can always change it later on when we commit somewhere. Now I'm just choosing the 3 schools. Well, not really choosing. I'm just randomly selecting one. We get Northwestern and Nebraska, I think it was. Yeah, and then the third is Kansas State. Decent schools. I'm not too really worried about that. Help me in the comments where you want me to commit. That's 100% you guys, not me. Wherever I commit is up to you guys 100%. Spark Q is 80. And we're playing Heisman. And just like that, we're going to hop right into the first game. We're playing Tooele here. We are at home. Lots of fans. I like the stadium. Clean mountains. I went with the Midwest since we're playing in Utah. And just like that, we're in the first game. Farmington versus Tooele. Senior year. Obviously, we're looking for the state championship. 5-star. We want all the offers. The goal is to go in as a first-string quarterback wherever we decide to go. So that'll definitely, like if one of you guys say wants me to commit to Alabama, chances are I probably won't because I don't want to be a 4th string and take an entire year to become the 1st string because that's not fun. There you see us on the option. 10-yard gain. Oh my gosh, you guys did not just hear that voice crack. Sorry about that. Anyway, 10-yard option there. We're moving the sticks. And yeah, we'll see what we got here. Roll out of the pocket. We find some room. Unfortunately, tackles us by the shoelace. We find our running back up the middle there, Bill Wilson. I just love the player-generated names. Very creative, you know. Although every Road to Glory, I'm pretty sure the last names have been similar. We have a receiver over the top there. We're just going to loft it in there to Wheeze Backer. Wouldn't that be so cool if our high school teammates could, we could see where they committed to? And if I wanted to pair up with them in college. I know it's NCAA 14. NCAA 22 it is, or 23. When that comes out, dude, life's going to be different. We're not leaving the house when that happens, but we have to stick with what we got with NCAA 14, you know. Like I said, let me know if you guys want the Dynasty. I'll do it in a heartbeat. I just need, I don't know. I need to get a little farther with this series before I try something new, and I want to establish myself in this series a little more first before I start a Dynasty. And I definitely, if I do a Dynasty, I don't know what team I'd want to do. I definitely need it. There's a lot I'd have to figure out. We get Nyan. Someone let me know how to say that. I'm going to go with Nyan. Yeah, we'll go with Nyan. Good catch up the middle there. You'll find throughout this game that we get ridiculously close to the end zone every time, which is really annoying. But see, there it is right there. That should be a touchdown. Come on. But I did select an option player, not a pocket player, so I'm gonna get more of these kind of plays, especially in high school. I do want to commit somewhere. where we definitely don't get as many option plays, because to me, playing option plays isn't that fun. I'd rather sit back in the pocket and sling it. And you may be asking, why didn't you pick pocket passer then? Because honestly, I like to, you know what I mean. I like to drop back then run. You don't want to be slow and not be able to move at all, because that's really not fun. And then you definitely don't get the speed upgrade potential, I guess we'll call it, as you would if you were a pocket passer. We roll out again there, and see, rolling out, being able to beat the lineman allows us to find a deep ball to Michael Wiesbacher, 6 for 6, 98 yards. We're playing great. Like I was saying earlier, I definitely want you guys to control the series. Anything, man, where I commit, what I wear. I want this to be really just engaging as a series. So just anything, man, let me know. How the 5-yard gain there. And we'll run a little play action here. 1 for 1. And the red zone, we'll see if we can punch in here too. Coming to a close at the first quarter. And we find Ostrander up in the middle. Unfortunately, he gets knocked back, so we aren't going to get a touchdown there. But you already know we're back to the running plays, unfortunately. I want to throw a dot in the end zone, but with this series, also let me know if you want me to set some more rules. Like with the house rules, I didn't switch anything really. The only thing I switched was the difficulty to Heisman, and I changed the player minute threshold, which is basically just how fast the players run. Like if you have a player with a 99 speed and another player with 50 speed, it makes the guy with 99 speed much faster than if the threshold was on like 50. But we get a second touchdown there to go up 14-0 on Twilla, so we are looking good. We are getting really quick stops. So we'll see if we can keep it rolling here to go up 21-0. Hal is trucking his way through there. 6-yard gain. I was also thinking maybe in the series we could set in some other rules where if we wanted to, I know other YouTubers do this when they do these kind of series. You're not allowed to audible and not allowed to, you have to use the play they choose, and there is the play you guys saw at the very first. Yeah, I know you guys thought for sure that was a touchdown. No, we dived and we were out of stamina, so we didn't score there. And for the third time, we're inside the 3, I believe, and I didn't even have time to pitch that. So, second goal, we have a loss of yardage there. Back to the option, which is kind of boring. Kind of want to get to college quick. And make sure we don't play like a school or Army or Navy, so we don't have to run optional game. Which can be kind of hard because, yeah, you guys see the 4th touchdown there. We skipped ahead. We've just been driving all game. The first half went really well for us. But right here, we throw Stevie. Greer picks us off in the back of the end zone. Should have been up 35-0, but I got a little impatient. I really wanted my first passing touchdown. You guys see the yard difference. We should be up 50-0. The coach can honestly just sit us out if he wants right now. And you guys see the butterfingers, and you guys see the stats too. We have gone absolutely cold, which is unfortunate. Luckily, we're playing a terrible opponent, and we had a good first half, and it's literally high school, so we'll be fine. We look to get back in rhythm, but honestly, nobody's open. So it's kind of hard to do that when absolutely nobody's open. 3rd and 10 here. We roll way deep in the pocket. Unfortunately, we waited a little too long to throw that one. but it's okay. Roll out again, but too late, and we get sacked. We're going to get checked down there to hopefully get a little bit of rhythm back, as we have been struggling a lot. And closing out on the third quarter, we have a couple rushing touchdowns. No throwing touchdowns, because we are getting just absolutely hoed by this game right now. I love just getting stopped at the 3-yard line every time, but we have the deep ball there to Soraya. First catch of the game for Soraya, and it's a big one. It'll put us up to 249 yards in the game, and we're looking to get that first passing touchdown. You know the scouts love the deep ball. Let me know if you guys think we should be able to hot route. Honestly, I don't know. We try to hurdle, but we have no stamina there. I think it's definitely a part of the game, but is it something we shouldn't be able to do until we're like a captain in college? You guys know how they have rankings. Basically, it's like first string, captain, hometown hero. Basically, as you go on, you can change plays, audible plays. There's just a lot you can do. And you guys see again, literally like our 7th time inside the 5, which is so annoying. And I haven't told you guys yet, but we do have a second game. Every series in this video, we're going to do double headers. We roll out, wide open, Wiesbacher, first passing touchdown. We needed that. Great to see. Up 35-7, and we are close to being done on the game. And yeah, coach takes us out for the game. 35-7, kind of an underwhelming second half, but we get player of the game. And then you look at it, really not that bad of a game. Solid game. We had 1 interception. Yeah, I think 1 interception, and we go up to a 1-star. We are playing a 7-game schedule, which is, I mean, it's fine. And for this, we randomized these for scholarship selections. I really don't care, like, to begin on the scholarships. Like, I don't care. Like, look at these schools: Utah State, Wyoming, New Mexico. And we randomly pick Utah State, I believe, there. Later on, when there's some more bigger schools, I'll probably select. I'll be more selective. But in the start, I don't care which one I get, because the schools are so small. And especially, you got to remember, it's 2014, so I really don't care. And you see, we're back at home at the Phoenix Stadium against Heber. Still no fans, but you know that'll change, baby. We're gonna start, once we're up to a 3-4 star, hopefully we get more fans. I'm not actually even sure that works. We tried to roll out there. The end was containing us. He was just waiting on us. They did their scattering report. They know I like to roll out, I guess. That's weird. It's like our guard just didn't even block him. 2nd and 20, we're backed up, looking to find something. We're gonna hit Howell up the middle to get 6 yards back. Halfback screen, and this is where, like, I have to audible. Like, some people are, like, would love to run a screen there, but me personally, no. So we just dot Houston up the middle, and we're going for it. Come on now. We're going for it. Let me know if we should be allowed to hurry up. I mean, it is kind of cheese. You're in college. You want to stay on the field. You want to keep throwing, so you just keep hurrying up. If you play Road to Glory, we get Hal, 1 man to beat, but he knocks him out of bounds. 10-yard gain. .330 left in the quarter. 3 for 330 yards. We are definitely starting just as good as last game. You love to see. We roll out, look for something deep, nothing there, so we'll get the check down to add 11 yards to our totals. I accidentally audible a couple times here. And it takes me a few tries to get it back. But yeah, there's the play we wanted. And you put Ostrander on a slant here. If you know what a hot route in this game, man, it's a game changer. It's probably like, I don't know, it's something that made this game so fun. Just the ability to easily audible. And I mean, if you know how to read defenses in this game, it can be so easy. If you know how to read the man coverage, you run a curl, you run out routes, it's guaranteed like 10 yards every time. This game's legendary, man. I love it. Let me know if you guys want revamped. I'm really fine with playing either. Unless the quality's really bad. But I believe the quality's fine. I actually got a capture card, so we're good on all that. We go deep down the field here, and we just check it down to Houston to move the sticks. And you gotta love the NCAA 14 cheese there. If you guys know, you know. You'll go down, but you can get up. Just cause you got tackled doesn't mean the play's over. You can get up and keep running. I've seen it firsthand. We were a lot deep here, and nothing there, but we luckily get a yard. Could have had more. Couldn't stay in bounds though. Long first drive. We've taken nearly 4.5 minutes off the clock, which is, I mean, not a bad thing by any means. We're definitely not playing the deep ball very well right now, but there's a big gain, really big gain. 20-yard reception by Nyan. It sounds weird to say. Nyan. Geez, who comes up with generated names? Like here, I believe it's man coverage. You can read it. Yep. I read the man coverage there, but I did a bullet pass. Should have done a loft pass, but first in completion of the game, we're chilling. You have a slant there. We kind of force it in. Kind of a bad route by the receiver. If I waited a little longer, I probably would have had it. But, yeah, dude, we just drove down the field for 5 minutes to throw an interception. Can't lie, I'm a little mad. A little salty, but can't be mad. The pressure was coming, so I kind of had to get rid of it. We're back at it, though. Nothing. The deep ball's really not there, and it doesn't help that our linemen aren't helping at all. It really doesn't help. We're back to the screenplay. Assuming they play deep defense here, and they just don't block him, so we only get a yard. Come too close in the quarter. They want us to keep running screen routes. Our coach just wants us to punt, I guess. Just it's great. It's absolutely great. And we try to force it in. Not our best start. I can't lie. I don't think the scouts are loving the decision making right now. And now Heber goes up 7-0. So now we're actually in a little bit of steep trouble. So we were, you know T. Wilski though. You know our play. We about to lock in here. We're really about to just dial in and start throwing dots. There we go. Ostrander, 14-yard gain. 4 minutes left on the quarter. We need to get going bad here. Because come on now. We don't lose high school games, bro. We're here to win. You see the stats suck. But we're about to turn up. We know there's scouts in the stand, so we got to do our thing. We find the out route. Now we're going for real. Nyan had one guy to beat, but we don't expect the guys to beat him. Come on. Our team sucks. I'm the only star on this team. We're going to have a big ego, you know. I guess we can't really have an ego yet because we're 1 stars, but like, it's alright. They're really containing us, so I just got to really be patient in the pocket and just drop dots, but we're really moving the ball here. Yeah. You'll see they have 5 line. They're really just containing us. So you got to be patient. Drop the ball off. Just make the right read. We dropped back a little too deep there, and it's too late to get to him, which killed our momentum there, which sucks. But we just need to get on the board here. For real, for real. Slant is wide open here, but for some reason I take 10 hours to throw it. I was kind of just focused on the defensive line running at me. All 5 of them were running at me, but we find them. And we're back to these crappy option plays. Let's see what happens here. And luckily our fullback Nyran Glick gets the push to move the sticks. We're moving the ball here. We need to get points on the board. That's all that matters right now. We run the same play here, and his team just contains very well with their ends, which is fine. We'll take that all day, I guess. I don't want to take that, but it's what the game wants us to do. We're gonna go slant here. Nothing there, so we roll out and we take the 3-yard gain. 3rd and 3. T. Wilski needs to be clutch here, and a dive play. Like, come on, we skipped the dive play. I don't even want to see that, bro. I don't want to see no dive play. So we're back in the option here, and he contains once again. So we take our 7 with Al. 7-7. 2 minutes on the quarter. We've been having some long drives that ended with turnovers, but there we finally get it in, and we get a quick stop on defense. Must have been a 3 and out. And we read the curl there. See, you gotta read the man defense. Coach just wants us to go deep here. We'll see what we can do. And we had the deep ball, which sucks. But we get hit there, so we don't get anything out of it. We escaped the pocket there. We have room. Lots of room. One for 2 in the red zone. See if we can score here to make up for the interceptions. We're definitely rolling now. To close out the quarter here with some points would be huge. 2nd and 2. Coach wants a timeout. Personally, I wouldn't have called that. That's why we might have to do dynasty, guys. Like, why call a timeout there? On the 5-yard line. Nothing in the end zone here, unfortunately, so we just throw it away. Go to the next play. And we're back to the option plays. And I've had enough of it, so I switched the play. No one likes running options every play. Drop back here, look for something. We're getting our play right. Tried audible here, but my controller's a little broken, guys. Revamped, I can connect my Series X controller, but with this, playing on the 360, I can't. We try to force it in there. We don't get it. We're not scared, though. We're going for it. Come on now. We're going for it. We audible slant for Wiesbacher. He's who we're looking at. And we try to fit it in there, and we find him. Wiesbacher, huge touchdown to put us up. Hopefully going into the half. But our coach wanted to call a timeout, and look what happened. That's why you don't call a timeout there. Now we're tied up at 14. Heber is competing with us. They're definitely a solid team. Someone we could see in the state playoffs. They were 1-0 going into this game. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Both teams looking to go up 2-0. Big game early in the season. especially with only a 7-game schedule. We want to win all the games possible. We draw back throw on the ball here. We have RB deep, and we find a night end with a huge deep touchdown. We have been waiting for that in the first couple games. And the next possession, we drove down the field as well. So we're back in the red zone again. Back in our option set. He reads it. I don't read it. I break the tackle though. And we're down at the 1. And knowing this game, we're probably not even going to get the touchdown here. Our running back will. We'll see what happens. They've been reading it very well. Yeah, they read it. So how well will take his touchdown. That boy is just feeding off my greatness. Getting us down to the 1 every play. And at this point, guys, we really just pull away. We drive down every possession. Get inside the 1, and I didn't want to give it to him, so we take our touchdown. Let's go. A lot of rushing touchdowns, and that'll close out the game. 35-14, kind of an underwhelming second half, but we'll take the win. We pulled away, played a great second half, and we'll take our second player of the game. Much better game than the first game, in my opinion, despite extra turnover, but we'll work on that. Their turnovers will go away with time. There's the stats. Solid game from us. If we didn't get sacked, we'd have more rushing yards, but that's fine. And again, I'm not really worried about which team we play for here. I think Boise's higher than a 72, but man, I guess not. If Boise's higher, I'd probably just pick them, but I'm not too worried about this. So I just go ahead and randomize this, and you guys probably don't see, but we get Colorado State. And we're up to a 2-star. So we're balling. Next video, you guys will see week 3 and 4, and we'll keep going. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Peace out.